Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Heart DFS. Today we have another NBA PrizePick video. So if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Do appreciate all the support. And today we have an early look at some PrizePick plays I'd like for tomorrow. There's a lot of guys missing on both sides from the PrizePick board. So once again, just an early look at some picks I'd like for tomorrow. Had to wait for more guys to get added. I'm assuming they'll adjust some of these lines as well. And we're still waiting on the fantasy score option. So just an early look at some picks I'd like for tomorrow. This will change. I'll have an official PrizePick video out tomorrow of the picks I'm going to play. So as of right now, let's look at the box score from the last time they played. This was March 30th. So when both teams were pretty much at full strength, going into the playoff run, so last part of the regular season. We can see the Heat pretty much started with their starting five. Kyle Lowry is obviously out for this next game, and so we're waiting on the lines for guys like Hero, Gabe Vincent, some of those other guys. But as we can see, Tucker kind of had the classic Tucker game. Do expect him to shoot maybe a few more times in this game today or tomorrow. But yeah, kind of the classic PJ Tucker game. Jimmy obviously performed well. Same with Bam. Only shot the ball 10 times, but it put up 17, 12, 8, and 2. Lowry went off for 23 points and 8 assists. So that's going to be a little bit of a hole to fill for Gabe Vincent. Strus did pretty well, 14, 7, 1, and 3. Dedmon came off, played 15 minutes. Gabe Vincent will probably see close to 20 minutes. Hero had a decent Hero game, and then Duncan came off the bench. I do think this is a series where Duncan will be used a lot more than the 76ers series. And then a guy like Victor Oladipo obviously didn't play at that point in time, but now I do think we're going to be able to see 20 plus minutes out of Victor. So that definitely changes some of the plays. And then on the Celtics side, Grant Williams, kind of had the classic Grant Williams game. Tatum, normal Tatum minutes in game. Al Horford didn't shoot a ton, so classic Al Horford, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, a block, but 6 points. Smart, classic, Marcus Smart game. And then Jaylen Brown. And then Tice came off the bench. Don't think we're going to expect 17. Robert Williams is back, so expect Robert Williams to either move in the starting lineup or come off the bench and get at least 20 plus minutes. Tice will probably see like 5 to 10 at most. Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. So kind of the normal rotations we'll see for tomorrow's game. Just wanted to show you guys kind of how each player performed, kind of to expected standards. But first pick I like for tomorrow, as of right now, is Al Horford over PRA of 22.5. So we saw from the box score, he was able to, he doesn't shoot the ball a ton, hasn't shot the ball a ton in the past 3 games, but it's the rebounding opportunities, the assist opportunities is what I really like. And just the added, if he scores, that's great. That's just a cherry on top. So right now, I like the PRA. I'll probably switch to the fantasy score when that gets released, just because of, he's great at getting rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. Where do I want to go? Right here. Pull him up. Al Horford. Boom, boom, boom. So he's been seeing about 40 minutes a game. Maybe this number drops down to 35-ish, but I do think he'll get his normal amount of minutes. And just in that amount of time, even if he's not shooting the ball a ton, he's going to get you the boards. He'll get you the assists. He's been a great playmaker out there. So I really like that number for Al Horford. Probably will switch to the fantasy score when that comes out, so stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Another early interest look I have is Tatum over projected assists. As we can see, Tatum's average about 41 minutes per game, and he's averaging about almost 13 potential assists per game. The normal mark for people to hit is about 50% of their potential assists. So, 13, that's about 6.5. His line's at 5, which is a little too low for Tatum. And I do expect the Heat to try to get the ball out of Tatum's hand and probably double team him. They're a way better defense than the 76ers, so I do expect them to have a great game plan and try to limit Tatum as much as they can. That means Tatum's going to pass the ball more, have more potential assist opportunities. So I like the over on Tatum's assists. Jaylen Brown, like the over on points. It kind of goes off, playing off of the Tatum assists. If he's throwing more passes, he's got more assist opportunities. It's going to lead to a guy like Jaylen Brown performing well. And as we saw in the last game against the Heat, Jaylen Brown, I think he went off for like 28, 10, and like 5. something crazy like that. In my analysis video for tomorrow's games, I did say that I do really like Jaylen Brown. I do think this is a series where he's going to step up. They're going to look to him, especially if the Heat try to limit Tatum. Brown's going to have as much opportunity as he wants to come out there and kind of lead the team. So I really like Brown. As you can see, he's averaging about 42 fantasy points per game against the Heat. Then he was, so that's a few more than the regular season. 24, almost 25 points per game. The rebounding numbers are up. Assist numbers, where is it? But yeah, sorry, lost my train of thought. I really like Jaylen Brown in this spot. I do think they're going to lean on him to score more. He scored decently in that series against the Bucks. 27, 18, 26, 22, 19. I think this is going to be the series where, Jaylen Brown can really shine. Not really sure who's going to guard him yet, but I do like the over in points as of right now. And then the last one I like as of right now is, as my early look picks, is Bam Adebayo over projected 15.5 points. The reason why I like this is he's had, past success against the Celtics, as you saw in that box score of their last game, March 30th. But I think 15.5 is just a little too low for Bam. I know the Celtics defense is good. Al Horford, pretty mobile, good defender. Robert Williams is back. He's a great defender. But I just think the spot's a little too low for Bam. They're kind of basing it off his past production, especially against, going against Joel Embiid. Wasn't a great spot for Bam at all. Probably the worst spot for Bam matchup potential. And he was, able to get, 21, 12, and 10. So even 12 and 10, that's just kind of his lowest point total you could probably expect from him, and only needing to get 4 more than that from 12 and then 6 more from 10 to hit the over. I just think it's a little too low for Bam in the spot against the Celtics. I just expect him to have a bounce back series in this series against the Celtics. So really like the over and projected points for Bam. Once again, these are my 4 early look at tomorrow's plays. They're still adding a ton of people from each side, each team, still adding the fantasy score projection as well. So just early looks. These looks will probably change for tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that video where I'll give my official pick, PrizePick picks. Please like the video, subscribe. Do appreciate all the support. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my official picks video. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow. Peace.